Hello again, and welcome to our third segment of our presentation for our feeder schools, grade 9s coming in. Hello again, parents and students. This portion will be focusing on our complementary courses and some of our additional subjects that we offer here at the high school. And again, we would like to also mention that this information will be posted on the school website under student handbook. So if you require any more in-depth information, this will be posted on those particular locations on our school website. So to start off, one of our most popular courses that we offer here is sports medicine. For our students that live an active lifestyle or are interested in focusing on anatomy or injury-based studies, interested in perhaps pursuing a pathway in the medical field, emergency response, this is a great course for you to explore. It is considered a bit of an academic course as well, so those who are pursuing it, although it it says sports medicine, it doesn't involve some understanding of kinesiology, and it overlaps a little bit of anatomy as well, which if you're science-minded student, this would be right up your alley. So this sports medicine course also attracts a lot of our athletes who might be interested in coaching and basic first aid. Sports performance, ideal for students who want to pursue a career in fitness, also personal training, coaching, or attend the Faculty of Education for post-secondary studies. This particular course is also very attractive to some of our athletes who are doing cross-training or doing elite sports in their schedule, that would like to understand a little bit how their body works, but also how to maintain elite level of training. So again, another great option for our active living students. Communication technology involves movie making, photography, video editing, and such. We also do an extensive study of graphic design, screen printing, and web design. Some of your junior high school or feeder school T-shirts and uniforms actually been made in this department. They do some customer service in this area. It's led by Mr. Nushko, who is very excited about presenting some of these skills and transferring it into the real world experience. The next is design studies. Students who are interested in the pathway of architecture, animation, product design, fashion design, technical drawing. We do use the technology like 3D printing and 2D design to do anything from T-shirts to laser engraving and so on. A lot of that equipment is available and also transferable from, for example, our trades studies or intro to trades department all the way over. Again, this is more the design base portion of that pathway. Electrotechnology, which covers circuitry, housing wiring, circuit boards, micro controllers, electronics. Even at the higher level, it lends itself to understanding how robotics work, and audio areas. So high electro tech skills are developed here for those students who are interested in perhaps in pursuing an area in electrical work down the road, whether to be in the trades or at a higher level in engineering. So again, it overlaps both fields. Cosmetology, skill related to personal and client grooming, hair, nails, skincare, theatrical makeup, and body adornment. We do some work with the public at times in our customer service. So we do have, again, students and outside staff setting up appointments to actually get hair, nails, and so on done. That gives our students that practical experience of what the industry is all about. So that's cosmetology. Computer science, students are interested in a career in digital design, computer programming, engineering, modeling, video games development, artificial intelligence, or machine learning. We'll start at the 10 level and focus on those skills, and then it will build towards the 30 level. Students who are interested in developing game systems and coding are or should be very much interested in pursuing and studies in this particular area. It gives you a hands-on experience and overlaps some of the work that we also do in the robotics department as well. Second languages, French, German, and Japanese is offered here. The French as second language is separate than our French immersion program, but again, students who are interested in exploring second language and earning some credits towards graduation would pursue, again, one of the three. A lot of times we do encourage exchange programs through each of those area. So again, it's an opportunity not only explore lower language, but also opportunity to perhaps connect with individuals around the world. Intro to trades, introduction to trades. This gives students hands-on experience in the area of construction, mechanics, and fabrication. And on your course selection form will allow you to dabble in a little bit of each until you have decided what your focus will be. It's a great opportunity to do some authentic learning in woodwork, again, working on cars, live situation where you are actually building cars from ground up, or working on customer service vehicles where you're doing just general maintenance under the tutelage of a journeyman mechanic, as well as construction opportunities. We have opportunities to also build sheds, little homes, and so on. So always interesting. Next area is our food studies. Who doesn't like food? Very highly subscribed course in food studies. Particularly anyone interested in exploring the culinary arts field. Those areas are very highly subscribed if your students are interested in pursuing those studies at NATE, the culinary arts, baking, and other forms of the culinary arts is explored from the 10 level all the way to the 30 level. Natural science is it's a new course that we've offered in the last few years. It gives students an introduction to spending time on the outdoors, actually learning about practical science, visiting farms, some of the field trips that involves learning in the outdoors and how science impact land living. They take part in community projects, learning how different cultural groups interact in the environment, and exploring the methods of conservation in the natural world. Our art department, Art 10, intends to introduce students to the fundamental elements of art through drawing, painting, sculpture, printmaking, and other forms of art history. The skills will build towards the Art 20 level, and 30 level, where students start focusing on building portfolio. Again, if you're interested and have a passion for the art, this is a great course to explore. Drama, the performing arts, musical theaters. This has several branches. You can get involved in the drama, which involves theatrical studies during the day, but also we have some extracurricular opportunities after that is tied into our performing arts program that is connected to musical theater and some of the performance we do here through the Horizon stage. Again, a very very inclusive, very exciting course to get into. It's a great opportunity to connect with individuals from different areas in the school, meaning that you know, academic, our athletic, social groups all come in one connection here in our performing arts area. Always a beauty to watch the performing arts here at Spruce Grove Comp. Concert band, jazz band, and chamber ensemble. These, again, another opportunities for you to explore some of your skills, your technical performance, instrumental competency, and working on practicing while exploring classical jazz and contemporary music. This is also connected to some extracurricular time after school if you wish to earn some extra credit.
So there are some options available just for grade 11 and 12 students. So after you've completed your grade 10 courses and all the complementary courses, there's some more opportunity for students to pursue options as well. So they're listed here: early learning and childcare. There's a photojournalism yearbook design, forensic science, psychology, and anthropology world religions. So just keep those in mind. Come grade 11 and 12. Your students will be able to choose those courses as well. Work experience is a great deal in high school. For those students that are working a part-time job or potentially volunteering some of their time, they can earn up to 15 credits towards their high school diploma. So it's a sweet deal because lots of those students are being paid for the work they do and also getting high school credit. So if that applies to any of you where you are working or volunteering your time, please come in and get signed up for work experience. There is a prerequisite module that you have to do about workplace safety. And then after that, you just have to keep track of your hours, turn those hours in so that we can record them, and then you can start earning credits towards your high school diploma. The next is the Registered Apprenticeship Program. So if you're thinking of going into one of the many trades in the province of Alberta, you can start earning your hours towards your journeyman ticket while in high school. You can get up to 40 high school credits by doing the RAP program and get your first year apprenticeship hours so that you can go right off to your technical training upon leaving high school. This is typically started in grade 11 because you do have to have some of the core courses done prior to signing up for the Registered Apprenticeship Program. And you do also have to be 16 years of age before you can get started in the RAP program. So keep that in mind if that's something that you're looking at going into for a career beyond high school. This is just a bit more information about the Registered Apprenticeship Program. So again, must be 16 years of age, must have some of your required academic courses done, and have a job with an employer who is a registered apprentice and is a journeyman in their field and can sign off on your hours. The next three programs are all offered in conjunction with Spruce Grove Composite High School with Connections for Learning in Parkland School Division. So the first choice, if you go to the next slide, is the YOUR program. The YOUR program is a unique program. It's for students that are intending to look for a smaller classroom environment. So they're maybe a bit intimidated by the large high school. So they would like a homeroom classroom type environment where they can set their own goals and work towards those goals while earning their high school diploma. If you're interested in the Connections for Learning YOUR program, I suggest that you look at the Connections for Learning website and look at the YOUR program and see if that would be a good fit for your son or daughter. The next is the Parkland Student Athletic Academy. So if your son or daughter is in one of the sports that's listed here, they may want to be involved. They've either been involved through junior high or they want to get involved in high school. The Parkland Student Athletic Academy allows them to earn credits while doing their sport, while training for their sport, and then come to high school for part of their program. So it's kind of a combination program where they're doing it part sports, part academics, and they make that work in high school. So again, look at CFL if that is something that interests you, and we work in conjunction with them to make sure that students are going to be successful. And the last program that CFL offers is called Building Futures. Parkland School Division has paired with Coventry Homes in Spruce Grove, and this is a program that's available to grade 10 students where they, exciting, they get to actually work together as a team and they build a house. And so they are a small cohort of students that they work on their academic subjects, and they are also building a house. And so for a student that may want to pursue a trade, and any of the trades that are involved in building this house is a great opportunity to be involved with this in their grade 10 year. Come grade 11 and 12, they would join their home school, so in this case, Spruce Grove Comp, and they would continue their academic studies in grade 11 and 12 at Spruce Grove Comp. So if any of those three are of interest to you, please do look at the Connections for Learning website, and there is more information available to you on the CFL website. Sometimes students will ask us about summer school. Summer school is also made available through Connections for Learning. Information typically opens up in April. So if there is something that a student wants to pursue prior to coming into grade 10, they could look at that. It is more typically for students between grade 10 and 11, between grade 11 and 12. And exploring other things as well. So that is available. And again, more information is on the CFL website. Moving forward, so things to look forward to. The date that we have planned at Spruce Grove Comp for open house is March 17th. Plans are not 100% certain at this point, and it may be by the time you're watching this, but please do watch the Spruce Grove Comp website to see whether it is going to be virtual or in person. Time will tell. Next, when Mr. Rose and I visit the grade 9 classrooms, we will be leaving registration sheets with their teachers. The teachers will fill out the core course recommendations, and then the students will be taking the complementary course selections home, and for you to sign off on those and make sure that you've had that discussion. Mr. Rose mentioned that the registration handbook is available on the Spruce Grove Comp website. So certainly we have given an overview today, but if you want to investigate further any of these courses, please do read more there so that you can be informed and make informed decisions. We will be returning to the grade 9 school in April in order to assist the students do their online enrollment through PowerSchool. So that will be taken care of at their grade 9 school. There will be a first-time parent meeting information session, again, to be determined as to the date and the format in which it's going to be run, but you can look forward to that. Sometimes students are pretty nervous coming into high school, and it's interesting, after talking to students, even after they've been here for a week or 2 weeks, they often say, I don't know why I was so nervous. And so just assure your son or daughter that being nervous coming into high school is normal, and that it's going to be okay. We are here to assist them. Mr. Rose and I will have met all of your sons or daughters at least once, probably twice, in order to lead them through this process. So just assure them that things are going to be fine. We are excited to see them come September. And please don't hesitate to reach out if you have any concerns or questions, or if we can be of any assistance. This is just a copy of the course selection form. I know it's small on this screen, but this is the kind of form that you can expect to be coming home and that you'll be signing off on. So yeah, as mentioned, we're excited and looking forward to seeing your son or daughter at Spruce Grove Comp. We hope that they're excited to be coming to high school and making this exciting transition in their life. So thanks for joining us today, and we look forward to talking to you soon.
On that note, again, we appreciate you taking the time. This information will be posted on the school website for you to peruse through with your son or daughter. And again, Mrs. Porter and I are here at the high school for any questions you might have before, again, September 1st. We're looking forward to serving you the best we can.